I just told my neighbor, I said, my neighbor, she's a foreigner and she's sitting here and she is working on an American holiday. And I said, is there something wrong with you? She goes, what? I said, this is an American holiday. You are supposed to do nothing. And she goes, oh, I never take a day off. You see, this is the problem with a lot of you foreigners, man. This is the problem. See, you come here and you want to be a non-stop robot, and this is not what life is supposed to be. I told her, I said, American holidays are for getting drunk and eating the pum pum. That's what I told. Well, I didn't say eat the pum pum because she would know exactly what that means, and she would be very upset at me for saying that. But I think that a day like today is for getting drunk and eating the pum pum. That's exactly what it is, man. It is a day of light activity. And then she could do the same for you. And it would be a happy day. This is what you do when you have a day off from work. You just get drunk and you eat the pum pum. That's what you do. That's what you do. You it's too hot to go anywhere too. This is another thing. Not normally, like my best friend would say, let's go eat in the park. I don't know what's up with me this year. I don't like the heat anymore. I really don't. I hate the winter and I don't like the heat. I really don't like the heat. Right? I just like to be up under AC. I'm a prima donna. That's exactly what it is. I'm a prima donna. I just don't like the elements anymore, you know. And I love my Glocks. I just love, this is what it is with America. It's we still got our Second Amendment. That's what we got. Don't fuck with me, buddy. And we got our liquor, which I will be partaking of. I like this guy. I don't know how the hell I discovered his channel. His channel is Spin Firearms. It's SPN Firearms. And what he mainly does is he buys budget firearms. This is what he does. I've been loving his channel. Because you can buy police trade-in Glocks. This is what I'm going to be doing real soon. I'm going to buy a police trade-in Glock for $300. A Glock 22 40 Smith & Wesson. I can't wait to buy it. And a lot of people don't realize that a lot of these guns they have, the only use that they have is on the outside, holstering and reholstering. A lot of times, the only time these officers have ever fired these guns is for qualification yearly. Other than that, these guns are not fired like that. So you are getting decent guns at really affordable prices. So I want to do a series like that myself, and I may do a series on the working man's peanut butter. Well, not the working man, the working man's liquor. I know people would be interested in that too. This the working man's liquor. And Ram's Point is a pretty decent peanut butter whiskey. Like Screwball is literally top shelf. I mean, you don't get any top shelf than Screwball, but Screwball is kind of expensive. You're talking about the same size for about $10 more, $12 more. This was $17. You know what I'm saying? $17. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. It is a day off. Whether you want to get political with it. I didn't click on it. There was a bunch of these black creators that were going on and on about 4th of July, and they do this every year. kind of like how I go off every year on Father's Day. But I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. I am going to just be happy that I am alive. Everything works. The dick works. I don't have any major illnesses or injuries. I'm working 2 jobs. I have a place to sleep and food to eat, and I am blessed by God. So I'm just going to concentrate on the positive and not the negative. This is what I intend to do from now on. And every day above ground is a good day. It's a good day to celebrate. It's a good day when you can celebrate that you can pay off literally all of your bills with one paycheck and still have, hundreds of dollars left. How many people can say that? How many people can say that? So this is what I say, like I just want to celebrate all the time. I just want to realize how blessed I am. Really, I am. Blessed and comfortable and well fed and safe. I really am. And this is due to hard work. This is due to leaving people out of my life. Everybody don't belong in your life. They really don't. Once you see that somebody's toxic, once you see that somebody is going nowhere and they're not trying to get any better and they just want to hang on the corner all day, once you see that somebody doesn't ever want to go to school and they don't want to learn nothing different, once you see that some of these guys, all they want to do is be on this relentless chase of pussy, because I've said there's so many men of all races that I've known that are just drowning in child support debt. It's actually quite fucking embarrassing. It really is that you have people out here that have no self-control. You have all this freedom, but you have to have self-control. And this is what these idiots don't get. You have freedom, but you have to have self-control. I get drunk once in a while, but I stay home when I'm doing it. I don't be out there stumbling around in the street. I'm not going to say back in the day I haven't done that. You know what I'm saying? But I've gotten better, right? So this is just a day to relax and eat the pum pum, This is what this is for. I actually said that on my Facebook. And one of my black female friends, she was like, could you come over and do it now? I said, girl, I have to jump on Spirit Airlines, and that ain't going to happen. To fly to, where did she say? She lived in Detroit. I said, good. I ain't jumping on Spirit Airlines to come over there and eat your pum pum. Oh, man. This is the reason why my mother is not on my Facebook. This is the reason. She knows my mouth. She knows that my mouth doesn't have a filter. She knows this, right? So I am beginning. Well, I'm drinking more. I was drinking since 8 o'clock in the morning. It is what it. I am not an alcoholic. I'm not. I'm not. But on a complete day off like this, it's time to get drunk and play video games, goddammit. I don't care what anybody thinks.